went for a walk around most British tourist spots right now, you would be forgiven for thinking at first glance that the pandemic is just over. Ah, what a lovely day to sit in close proximity with lots of strangers. But of course it isn't really over, despite what those annoying government adverts might want to tell you. Whatever you've been missing, it's time to get back out there and enjoy it safely. For a lot of us, especially those of us with pre-existing medical conditions that make us extremely clinically vulnerable to the effects of COVID-19, life still looks pretty far from normal. And that means I don't feel that I can go back and safely enjoy all of the things I miss, because I can't guarantee that I will be safe. So whilst it feels like everybody else is out there getting back to normal, I'm just stuck here feeling like I wish I could do all of the things I miss. I'm really lucky in that Leslie has been shielding pretty much too, so we're a bubble and we've been able to spend lots of time together lately, and that's great because that's the number one thing that I had been missing whilst I was in lockdown and not leaving the house or going anywhere. So that's a hugely beneficial thing. It's helped my mental health no end, and I'm really happy that we get to spend time together, especially since we now run a business together and it's kind of essential. But whilst we can meet and do business stuff and have a chat, sit outside in the garden, have a drink, we can't do a lot of the things that we would normally do, and I miss those things. I miss being able to say, hey, I've heard of a really great restaurant, let's go and check it out. Because if you can't sit outside and I don't feel like the tables are spaced far enough, I am not going into a restaurant and eating indoors with loads of other people who could be harbouring goodness knows what germs. Sorry, I know we need to eat out to help out, but I can't go into a restaurant knowing that if I catch this, I'll probably die of it and feel safe. So I'm just not gonna. And I miss that because I'm greedy and eating out is one of my favourite things to do. We can't call one of our mutual friends and be like, hey, should we just meet up for coffee or go out for cocktails to a bar? Because I am absolutely not going into a pub or a bar or anywhere indoors, as I've just mentioned, with lots of other people in close proximity. Nope, not happening. And thankfully, Leslie feels the same. And of course that means that we can't go to the fortnightly pub quiz. It's probably not started again yet, but when it was going to the fortnightly pub quiz was one of our absolute favourite things to do, and we just used to always randomly come second. I don't know how we did it, just week after week after week, second place. I miss being able to say I really fancy a trip to Truro to walk around the shops. I mean, if things stay the way they are, I don't know how I'm going to do all my Christmas shopping. I'm going to have to do all of it online, and that's going to spoil the experience somewhat. It's not the same. I miss being able to plan a weekend away. Leslie and I had so many ideas for places we were going to go for a quick weekend away this year, and we've gone to none of them because, pandemic. And of course, I miss the friends who are not shielding, the friends who are having to go out to work, or the friends that do feel safe and are therefore going out to the pub and things like that, because I don't feel like I can go and see them unless we're outdoors and I'm 2 meters away from them, because again, vulnerable person could die. Most of all of the things I can't do at the moment, I really miss normal chorus rehearsals on a Thursday night. It was such a highlight of my week to just stand in the ambulance hall with all my friends and make a glorious racket.
This is the closest thing to crazy I have ever been. Feeling 22, acting 17.
We have had a couple of really small outdoor rehearsals with a few of us, like no more than 5, standing in a line all facing the same way, 2 meters apart, singing outdoors, but You know, it's been pretty windy lately, and when you can't hear what your fellow singers are doing, it kind of throws you off, and it's just not the same. I guess what I'm trying to say is if you are one of those lucky people that feels, do you know what? Things are safe now, and I am going to go out and I'm going to enjoy restaurants and I'm going to go to the pub and see all my friends and to hell with this. Great! I'm not going to judge you as long as you are behaving sensibly and making sure that you wear a mask if you're in a shop and you leave space for people that you don't know. You're not getting all close to people as you walk into places. I don't know, just be sensible about it. But, you know, also remember that there are people out there like me who just don't feel that it's safe for us to go back to normal yet. And don't judge us for it either, because we've got our reasons. I'd like to live. That's my reason. So I suppose there's going to be a while longer that I spend time missing things and people. But that's okay, because hopefully one day the world will stop trying to kill us all! Wouldn't that be nice? I'm gonna go and fantasize about those days hopefully to come. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can click on my floaty head if you'd like to subscribe, and last week's video is over there. I hope you've all stayed safe this week and continue to stay safe in the future. I'll talk to you next Sunday. Bye!